Yo, Roz.
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody, man? What's going on? Let's go. Take this damn thing off. I'm gonna go chill right here for a minute. It's good.
So, what's new with Verzuz?
Man, it's the same old, man. Like, I'm really just building as far as like turning this into like a brand. As you can see, like I'm decked out in like merchant stuff. I got like the bag here, you know. I got the shirt here, you know. So like it's really more like business wise, you know what I'm saying? So like getting my business right, taking it more serious, like as far as like not putting out so much music just yet, letting people like just gravitate to me, building the fan base up, you know what I mean? As I said like in the last video, where I could get people to where I could like where my name is ringing bells, I could create my own shows, go to venues and ask them do they need like an act like myself, you know, hopefully get supplement income off it, you know what I mean? Like production wise, like as I said, like everything is I'm just planning that out, putting the steps into place, and things like that. So I like where that's going, you know what I mean? So other than that though, I'm just creating like new music during the pandemic and working on new albums and stuff like that for the future. You know what I mean?
Are you satisfied where you are as far as music?
Yeah, like as I said, like in the other, like a video, I think it was like a couple videos before. Like it's kind of like now, I'm very satisfied because I never thought I would even be to this point. Like so, it's like I've come very far. Like I didn't really think that I would make it. The typical dude, black dude. I never thought I would really make it past preteen. So to be the age that I am now is a blessing. So I'm really blessed with it. So, but like musically, very satisfied, man. Like.
What can people expect from you in the future? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, like 5 years, I would say even 5 to 10 years, I would say like, just where Rise X is like a brand, like, you know what I'm saying, like where it's like, I'm a household name, on, at least on the underground indie circuit, I'm not looking for that mainstream success, that's not really for me. Like I found my niche, I believe now. So like I'm just focusing on that. You know, um, it'll be to the point where like I could, as I said, like create my own shows. I go to certain venues. Be like, yo, y'all need an act here. Get paid off of it. Create Facebook events. You know what I mean? Like have people coming, like fans coming to me, have an established fan base, you know what I'm saying? Production wise, I definitely see where I'm producing more for like established artists and not like around the way cats and hobby rappers, you know what I mean? Like where I'm discussing like licensing deals with them, where we're talking about like splitting royalties and shit like that. The same with like the music, where I'm like talking about like maybe royalties and shit like that, and then getting the beats into like films and TV and stuff like that, and video games where I will be getting like paid royalties. Also like I also see myself like teaching music too, like as far as what I would have, like it'll be more of like a freelance type of gig where I would be maybe teaching like basic song structure, basic beat making, stuff like that to like maybe kids and stuff like that who really want to learn it. and you know, they will pay like a fee or whatever to take the course or whatever. So you know, it's just ideas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That I have in mind, but I definitely see them coming to light. You know, so stay tuned.
So off topic, I heard you're more spiritual now. Tell the viewers more about that.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely more spiritual. Like where spiritual meaning like not where I'm like in church like every Sunday and I'm quoting Bible scriptures like every Sunday and stuff. I mean every day and stuff, but to the point where like I'm comfortable like with who I believe in, you know. I definitely know there's a God there because I felt his power and his and what he's done for me during like dark times when I was at the bottom. So I know there is a power higher than man. So I would say for me it's more just about like believing there is a higher power such as God, and you know, just thanking him like every day. Like that's what I do. Like I pray every day when I wake up, thanking him especially in the good times because I know what it feels like to be at the bottom, and I never want to get like that again. You know what I mean? So like I really thank him as far as that. You know, so you know, so I would say like I would be leaning more towards Christianity, but like learning more about it, like I'm really, you know, I'm really starting to learn more about it and get more into it, you know. But as I said, like I'm human, I make mistakes, like I'm not perfect, you know what I mean. I'm not no saint here that's just fronting like I never did anything. So like I'm still working on myself to be like a better man and stuff like that. So like yeah, so you know, free spirited, you know, like just not worried about societal's definition of what you should be doing and shit like that. Like I've never been that type of dude, so I'm just doing my own thing, you know?
So another question, what do you think of what do you think being black is? Is it the stereotype or what is it to you?
That's a good question, and I think a lot of people like young black males, they get it twisted where it's like and it's like I think America, like they go off of what you see on TV, like, and so like a lot of people, and I've had this problem a lot where it's like even from black people, you know, but like more I would say white people, I would say like when you don't fit into the stereotype, it's like you're sort of like in a weird middle ground, so you're like on an island. So I would say I'm like too weird for the thugs, too good for the nerds. So like I'm sort of like in between. So like I would say in my personal life, I'm basically like a nerdy dude. Like I'm not, you know, I'm a homebody introvert. So like I just keep to myself, like pretty boring life. So what you see me portray here, this is just what I do. This is not like who I am. You feel what I'm saying? So like it's a difference. So I think people get that twisted. But like back to the question where it's like, yo, see, I think this is what a lot of like black people, white people, like they'd be like, oh, like they think you're supposed to be like hood and doing all of this thug shit and all this like let's say you go to jail, you're bragging about it, you yelling and screaming and all that. Like that's what a lot of people think being black is, but like to me being black is, I think, knowing that you are black first of all, and how society views black people, which is not good, you know, and just understanding that, and then figuring out a way to maneuver through it the best that you can, knowing your culture and your culture's history to a certain extent, knowing who your leaders are, things like that. And you know, keeping an eye on what the government and you know stuff is doing for your people. So that's what I consider being black. Like a lot of people be like, oh yo, like this dude is doing some Oreo shit, like he's not. But to me, it's like, yo, that stereotype that they putting out, those dudes are criminals. There's criminals in every race group, man. So why, like, what does that have to do with anything with being black? So I don't know, man. It's just like I don't know. I think like we as black people as a whole is just very confused. Where it's like everybody's in their own thing. But as I said before, like I just stay in my own lane. Like I'm not really worried about what other people are doing and stuff like that. So I just do me and just worry about me and mine, you know. So, but yeah, man. other stuff. I mean, at this point in my life, man, opinions are just like, they don't mean shit to me at this point, man, you know?
Okay, last question. What do you think about Verzuz? Like, what's your favorite Verzuz so far? Who do you think should verse each other next?
I really like it, man. It's like it's a good platform, I think, for like a lot of artists that, you know, from the past to get back in the spotlight to gain new fans, you know. So my favorite one by far is Dipset versus The Lot. 'Cause that one I watched it many times, many memories with those two groups growing up. So that was fun, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I just think that next they should try to get them more all on like stage. I'm like big stages like arenas. Like, I know it's like the pandemic, so you can't really have crowds like that for the most part. But yeah, just to get it in more stadium type settings, because I think it adds to it. You know what I'm saying? So like but who I want to see next, yo, I want to see like maybe what's his name, Busta Rhymes in it. Like he's like Thanos though, man. Like, nobody wants to battle him. Like he has like he has performance. You're not gonna out rap him. Like, he has hits for days. He has a crazy catalog of legend. You know, I also want to see JD versus Puffy. Like, that's a good one. Like, that would be a party. You know, as far as like I think they should do like R&B versus R&B and remixes. You know, that's what they should battle. And then lastly, I want to see Hologram Tupac versus Hologram Biggie. Like, if they could somehow pull that off, would be dope.
How about like the girl rappers?
Yeah, Foxy and Little Kim. That has to be settled. That's the one that I really want to see. Yeah, Foxy and Little Kim.
Okay, any last words?
Yeah, yo, just shout out to everybody that's supporting, man. You know, from day one, new supporters, you know, everybody that's keeping it real, you know, all the people that's fucking with me, you know who you is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't gotta shout y'all out, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Aight.